Hi, I'm Anne Marie Biron from the Four Honeybees Cottage. Today we're going to be decorating an Easter table. Hopefully you'll be inspired to do your very own at home. It truly is simple with just a little inspiration. So what I decided to start with was our new Courtly Check petal platter. It's absolutely beautiful and the shape is so different and unique, I think. It is a perfect base and a perfect idea for spring. So I set that down first. That way you have your base. Even if it's large, as long as it's in scale with your table, it really adds a pop of color and fun and something a little bit more unique. So I always do that. Some kind of a weird trick that I always do is when I'm using a Courtly check pattern, I tend to always have the checks facing up. With a lot going on your table, it just seems to bring a little symmetry to it. Next up, I decided to use the Piccadilly pattern. I love that it looks like an Easter egg. So happy and fun for spring. So I set that down and placed that on our next level. Coming up from that, it needed a little punch. So I decided to incorporate our base pattern of the Courtly check and use just a simple Courtly check pattern on top. Next is pretty darn cute. We decided to incorporate, even though it's a little piggy bank, we decided to use this adorable new bunny. I love this pattern. It's an old pattern, similar and reminiscent to the honeymoon pattern, which was so popular and it's now retired. But it's just so stinking cute and everybody is in love with these this year. So it's a great conversation piece, which always is fun for when your guests are going to sit down. Again, feel free to mix patterns. That's what makes it fun and unique. So next I used the flower market pattern. I decided that that would be bright and springtime. So we set those down. And then we decided to be just a little clever and add a little bit of Four Honeybees Cottage. So we have these adorable new little cups that have bumblebees on them. And we put in one of our Courtly check straws and our tulip pattern for a napkin. And then I sat it down and it just didn't look finished. So we decided to just add a little bit of more Piccadilly and set our little cup inside. Everything has a little special home. Last but not least, it's the frosting. One thing that I always like to do for my guests, even if it's just a simple party, is just a little thank you to come over to my house. So this time we decided to do these adorable little bunnies. He's all dressed up and ready for Easter, and whether it's a child or an adult coming, anybody can appreciate that. So I set that at each place. Next, we just added our beautiful spring flowers, and these have been a new addition for Mackenzie Childs. They're absolutely gorgeous. And they're just pull in all of the colors from all of the different patterns. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Easter, and hopefully you feel inspired and you feel ready to set your holiday table. And please come and visit us at our hive, Four Honeybees Cottage, 306 Main Street in East Aurora.